Thank you for all your hard work today. Every pony but Cavalier is dismissed. It has been a long day, hasn't it, Cavalier?
Yes, Your Highness.
And you would do anything for your princess, wouldn't you?
Yes, Your Highness. Unless you disappeared without a trace, then I would swear blind allegiance to the next princess in line.
Okay. How about I give your horn a polish for a few hours?
What do you mean?
Help the sun go to bed early tonight.
Totally lost.
Plow the royal plot.
Wouldn't the gardener be able to help you?
For the love of me, do I have to spell it out for you? I want to have sex with you!
Oh. I still don't get it.
I have nothing to say. No part of that sentence could be interpreted any other way.
Oh, I think I see what you're saying.
Finally.
You want me and your maid Strawberry Cream to hook up. Do not worry, Highness, I am working on it. Hey there, Strawberry, how's it going?
Still not into you, creep.
She is so into me.
You're fired! I'm going to go hit on one of Luna's guards.
I need a better union.
Hello everybody, welcome once again to The Brony Show, episode 524, where we're all very stupid tired. I am your host, here to bring you the show for yet another day that unfortunately we've lost an hour on because of stupid policies enacted way earlier on and no other country follows. I am Circuit Main. Leave me alone, let me have the moment. I am Circuit Main. And, of course, I am also joined by a wonderful group of panelists who will not immediately correct me in the middle of an intro. We are joined by Deathlight Productions.
I'm dying.
DM21.
Hey, y'all. Hope you're not getting sick.
Tech Stallion.
Hi.
Toakoi.
I'm a fun killer.
And Suki of the Otaku Asleep Ended.
Fuck out of here.
And of course we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week, where we have just... Is it when do you deactivate or reactivate daylight savings at this point? I don't even know anymore. All I know is spring you jump ahead and then you wonder why.
So I could have sworn, didn't they enact a measure that supposedly this was going to be the last time we did it?
I thought so.
It was, but remember, even whenever a lot of people agree in Congress, the president can still say no.
I thought they did, but I don't know. I probably should just double check into that to be sure, because to my knowledge, I thought we were going to be ending it soon. Or was that just like a pipe fever dream? Or
all right, the U.S. Senate approves a bill to make daylight savings time permanent, meaning this would be standard time.
But
the House of Representatives have to still pass it before it goes to the president.
There we go. So, all right, we're gonna leave that one alone for now. Then why are we talking about? We're talking about sleep. Come out of something. We need sleep. We just want sleep. Consistent, uninterrupted sleep.
Yeah, I saw that. So, yep, yeah. So for some reason, the Senate was like, yeah, this makes sense, and the House was like, no.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Anyway, let's we're
like,
gonna leave that
mostly
alone
for
for
you.
now. We're gonna leave it. 2 days to recover. I wish. Anyway, we're gonna leave that alone. I'll get to that in a bit. But yes, welcome to the Brony Show, and in just another fun thing coming up soon in a few short days, we also have the celebration of St. Patrick, which I think the whole point was kind of lost, but it's basically become a celebration of the Irish. So we are going to be celebrating with corned beef, wonderful Irish beer, and of course wearing green to celebrate the wonderful people of Ireland. Though I'm pretty sure that some of that is related to them.
Yeah.
Okay, basically it is a celebration of St.
Yeah.
Patrick. However, the drunkenness is American.
I can't. I'm busy.
DM, mute.
We're just gonna mute DM for the moment there, and yeah.
But yeah, basically, there was a celebration of St. Patrick on the 17th of March. However, due to Americans being Americans, we made it a drinking holiday, much like Cinco de Mayo.
Well, I mean, anyway, any holiday's a drunk holiday. We're in America, anyway. But getting back to point,
I was about to say, Rally, cat, get out of my water.
Everything's trying to stop a second.
Here we go. We're this whole show's down the tubes. Anyway, go ahead.
But okay, sorry. But I was gonna say we turned Christmas into a drinking holiday. What do you think eggnog is?
Touche. Christmas. Actually, no. I mean, Christmas, New Year's. I think the only thing we haven't turned into a drunken holiday is Easter. Bloody Marys. Bloody Marys. I stand corrected. Easter brunch with Bloody Marys. Easter brunch.
Blood of Christ.
Holy crap! That guy must have been wasted. That guy must have been wasted 24/7. Oh, sorry.
Yep. My bad.
I'm so sorry.
You're back. You were talking to somebody off.
No. We had to mute you for a bit. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I know. She was yelling at me.
Anyway,
The thing is, we're all tired, and she got impatient, so she yelled.
anyway, let's get back on track here. So yeah, we despite anything else, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. And, of course, you can obviously tell we are completely off our rocker. Some of us are really tired for more reasons than just having to skip an hour of sleep yesterday. So, in celebration of trying to get our bearings back together, today we're going to be winding it down a little bit for some fun. We're going to go back to an old favorite with Tabletop Simulator, and we're going to do a puzzle. I found 2 awesome images of Lyra celebrating the luck of the Irish, of course. And we're going to just do puzzles of these images while we have a fun time talking about anything and everything. Because sometimes you just need to do a wind down. But before that, of course, we do got plenty other things to talk about, including news and such. So, we're going to warm up our vocal cords first, give ourselves a chance to try to get ourselves back in the groove here with some wub time. And what better way than What's Up Brony? So, I'll go ahead and ask all of you, as I do every week, how's the wub?
Well, I started since I had enough time off of HarmonyCon to look into like Everfree, and yeah, I wasn't able to do the hotel thing, not because of not because of the event itself, but because it's like, oh, we need Tuesday to Tuesday, and I'm like, I would fly out Thursday to be there, not
What?
So I'm probably doing my Airbnb again, which at least I know it is this time, and I'm not lost for about 3.5 hours.
What hotel are you talking about?
I said for whenever I went to like Everfree's like deal thing,
Yeah.
when I tried to change the dates to fit where I would actually be doing stuff, it's like, nope, no rooms available.
Really? Did Everfree run out of rooms already?
Already?
I don't
it's
know.
like months from now.
I don't even think they even announced that they brought up the blocks yet, or did they?
Yeah.
No, they did. Remember, they started like I think at the very least pre-reg for the thing, and I went to their Discord and they had a thing for it. Let me just double check because I could be blowing smoke. So,
I know.
oh,
Babs
and
is
they
getting
announced
stuff going.
they announced Izzy for coming back after last year. Oh, right here. Yep, high-rise hotel rooms now available. So it's... Yeah, they did this back in October. Oh, the day after my birthday. That they said.
Anyway, I suppose that's something to look into. That would be kind of a bummer if they ended up already selling out the rooms, especially since I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, it's something because you were there last year. You know how busy it got.
I do, but I don't recall the rooms running out that fast. Anyway, that's another kettle of fish, another time, another place.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them?
Oh yeah, I found a place. I got informed by my family on Friday. We have a place.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's awesome to hear.
And I'll probably skip out on the tabletop thing, not because I don't like puzzles. Well, I don't do them much these days, but other than that, I'm playing something else in the background right now. So
No, that's okay. It's
I'll
barely
probably be gamed
voluntary.
out by then.
It's barely voluntary. You know, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
I know.
So.
Anyway, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on?
Yeah, so for me, the scrapyard that I help a lot, they're right now getting rid of a lot of old inventory, so let me look through it and let me either just take it or pay core prices for it, which is nice. So, like $1,000 transmission, I'd only pay like $50 for.
If you're not using it, you will make a killing selling it.
And I also got around to oiling and waxing my boots because they desperately needed that for working in slush and mud and water.
Yeah.
For 9 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
I also finally got the video screen to work for my audio editor, which took way more work than I thought it would. So now I can edit podcast animations and a lot of other stuff like that in real time.
Yeah. Also, I hear a heavy click of a mouse.
Yeah, it's fine. But the funniest thing I completely forgot to mention last week, I went grocery shopping with one of my brothers, and they lost me in the store because he thought I was a woman, so he wasn't looking for me.
My dude, I have seen you. You do not look like a woman. I should know. I live with two.
What?
Dude,
No,
looks
dude,
like
what?
a lady.
Thank you.
I don't know if you've ever seen me in a dress, but I kill it.
Oh, I could
Pardon
have
me.
actually killed it in a dress.
Am I? Oh, okay. I think I've officially lost the plot somewhere, and I have obviously been made more aware that I really need to pay a lot more attention.
How dare
Anyway,
you say I don't look feminine at all.
moving back on track here. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them? Alright, well, I might as well go ahead and throw a little bit into What's Up Brony going on with me, because it's also show news related. Yeah, okay, who is doing that clicking? It's really loud.
I'm saying DM.
No,
I'm not
that's
sure because I'm hearing it.
Zach?
What?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I drifted off sorry, I wasn't paying attention for a moment.
No, it's
Were
just
you doing
there's
the click?
there's just a lot of really loud clicking all of a sudden, and just I wasn't able to pinpoint who it was.
Me, I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, jeez, the show is on shambles already. All right. So at least a little bit of What's Up Brony going on with me here. I do have news in regards to current schedule plights that I did say could be affecting the show. So a little bit of what's a brony, a little bit of show news. So it does look like in the next week or two, unfortunately I say look like because I'm not 100% positive until I can get a final confirmation, which I haven't quite yet. It looks like I might be getting back to at least my old work schedule, though I'm going to be doing a different job, obviously. The old work schedule would come back into place, which means I should still be able to do the main show and also even the after party as I normally would have. Granted, things are going to be a little bit more roughy bumpy for me since I'm still going to have to get other things figured out. But at least that's a good promise that we should still have things going on as normal for a while longer.
And we also have to remember you have BabsCon in what, a month?
Speaking of which, yeah, I did finally get the last little hurdle for me for BabsCon, so I can officially say with 100% certainty that I will be able to attend BabsCon this year. Unfortunately, now Everfree has become a big, huge question mark because I didn't realize the hotel rooms got sold out, and I don't know if they're planning on opening up another block or not.
I have an Airbnb that I go to. It has extra rooms.
I'll put that up on the debate block. But anyway, so yeah, Everfree has now become a major question for other reasons that I did not expect at all. But honestly, it also makes me proud though. Makes me proud because we're bronies are still so prolific that we're able to sell out hotel rooms like that. That is amazing.
Well, also remember it could be incompetence on my part, but I brought something aware that you didn't think about.
Right. No, I get that. Anyway, so yeah, good things. There are some good things happening. Some crazy things. It's definitely been a bit of a month though. It feels like they always say that with spring comes changes and renewal. And it feels like just this month alone, there's just been so much change for everybody, whether they like it or not. It's really been quite fascinating, to be honest.
Yeah, I've definitely felt that with work and just work, since that's my base life function out.
Okay, we're just going to mute Toa for a brief moment because I don't exactly need a hype squad when I'm trying to wax poetic here a little bit. So, yeah, wow, I think I actually... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and unmute Toa now because I completely lost my train of thought to begin with now.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get moving on. Let's go into the show proper here. And what better way to get started than another shenanigan here. So, we're going to go ahead and share screen here because the first thing I want to do is show related, but it's also kind of related to other things that have been mentioned. Now, we did talk about the Renegade Game Studios, who is making a basic deck building card game and a book RPG, which the PDF should be coming out later this week, if I recall, the digital PDF, and physical copies of the book will be in June or July. Now, the one thing I also mentioned was kind of funny is everything else is being delayed to be shipped until around that time, except for the dice and dice bags, which I actually managed to get my dice and dice bags.
Nice.
How do the dice feel?
Hold on, I'll get to that in a moment. Now, of course, the funny thing about all of this is just the fact that they literally put the dice before the book. So, kind of funny for an RPG where you have the components, but you don't actually have the book to play the game. But I decided, as per request, that I do a review of it. Of course, I couldn't do it completely by myself here. I had to get the right person. So, the right person is also the right pony. So I enlisted Twiggles to help me with a review of the dice and dice bag. Yes, good old Twiggles. So she was more than willing to engage as long as I let her explore in her own way. So, After showing both of them, she decided to go ahead and check out the dice bag first. Truly an interesting dice bag. She found that the fabric on the outside was okay. It wasn't super noteworthy, but it did seem rather sturdy. However, she was as disappointed as I was that the pony image on the front feels kind of like a plastic iron-on. So they're kind of fragile where if you're not careful with it or you rub it against things too much, that image is going to start coming apart in a moment.
Also, the fact that image is more or less just from the movie poster.
Yeah, that kind of gives it the hint that it's probably not a cheap-ass image to begin with. Anyway, so the next thing she did was to explore the inside of the bag. Because even though the outside might look good, the stitching might not be great on the inside. So the stitching does look like it holds up pretty well, and it looks like the material on the inside isn't soft, like the wonderful leather dice bag that we have, but it's an okay material as well. Again, not the best, not the worst.
Would you say fleece or wool?
I would think more of kind of a scratchy wool. Definitely not fleece. Nowhere near fleece. So the next thing, of course, is bag size. Of course, Twiggy was a little disappointed as the bag couldn't even fit over her head. Got stuck on her nose.
Well, she has a boop in her snoot.
It was a valiant attempt. However, it does indicate that the bag is pretty much only really useful for dice. I wouldn't carry too many extra things in it, considering, of course, that the image is a kind of a weird iron-on. You definitely would want to be careful with that anyway.
If not dice, you could always play marbles with it.
Shh, you don't want to do that. You might damage the bag. It's for dice only. That's the only purpose.
Dice, baby.
Of course,
Dice.
Speaking of dice, Twiggy decided it was next time to check out the dice. Unfortunately, her disappointment was a little maximized as she found that she didn't have to cut open the plastic with a sharp pair of scissors like a raving maniac. It was actually quite easy to just flip the plastic open like it was a little container.
Second, why did you let her anywhere near the snips?
I promised that I wouldn't interrupt her during her review in any way. But
Poor man.
no, she's respectful. She doesn't stab the cameraman. But she unfortunately couldn't stab the dice because
Of course
either.
Twiggy wouldn't stab the cameraman. She loves the attention.
Of course, once we got the dice out and able to be looked at, Twiggy was quite perplexed. Because unlike a standard RPG set where you had 2 D10s, in this one you had 2 D20s. And only 1 D10. Which apparently is perfectly suitable for the game system that Renegade is going to be using. But for other RPG shenanigans, it does leave you a little lacklusting. But, so...
That doesn't sound like it means what you think it means.
It sucks.
No. I mean, the saying that something is lacklusting. That just sounds. That doesn't sound like what you intended to mean.
Yeah, I know. This is what I get for trying to come up with words on the fly instead of writing a script. Lackluster. It feels like they got something extra and you didn't get the extra that you should have. But who knows? Maybe 2 D20s will be necessary. And of course, the coin is a simple plastic with stickers on both ends.
You never know when you'll need an extra D20.
Yep. Of course, Twiggy decided that the only way to really judge a dice is to roll it. So she gave the dice a big roll, and it rolled natural 20, which spawned a brand new copy of Trails to Azure, which is not supposed to come out until later this week, thus breaking street date. Apparently, these dice are extremely powerful. I told Twiggy that maybe we should relax on the dice a little bit. This can't be good. We literally spawned a game out of nowhere. She decided, no, we're still gonna do the dice. We're gonna try rolling it again. So she rolled it a second time and managed to spawn an entire supply of liquor. Apparently, these D20s, These D20s are the most powerful D20s on the planet. I begged with her to stop at this point. Unfortunately, her lust for power had overwhelmed her common senses. She figured if she went from a game early from street date to several bottles of high-end liquor, or at least moderately priced liquor, then another D20 will another 20 roll will easily be something akin to gold or platinum. So she rolled one more time, and unfortunately she rolled a 1 and got a cheap $5 bottom of the barrel vodka. It was at this point that Twiggy ran off with the vodka, and there was just silent sobbing, and the review was pretty much over.
Bravo, man. Bravo on that.
Yes. So yes, that was the review of the bag and dice with Twiggy. The bag is pretty much exactly as I expected. It's an okay bag. The image is basically is a cheap iron-on. The dice are dice. They roll okay. They sparkle slightly. They don't exactly have a massive heft, but I don't think I can break them just by dropping them on the ground absent-mindedly. And for some weird odd reason, they actually gave me a small little bag with a second 4-sided dice, which wasn't on anything. So I really don't know what that's all about. But yes,
Thankful you bought something.
So yeah, it's a dice. It's a dice bag, dice, and a coin to flip. This cost me about $20. My verdict: honestly, save your money. Unless you really, really, really want it. Even the dice, the only reason you can even tell they're pony-related dice is the D20s have what looks like Twilight Sparkle's cutie mark on it. Otherwise, you can use anything. This is literally this is cheap-ass merchandise that you'd find at a dollar store. And I'm slightly insulted.
Oh, it was a pre-order and incentive bonus, so...
No, it's not even a pre-order incentive bonus. This is just regular merchandise that they're selling for the book RPG. Anyway, that's it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Twiggy is probably going to be nursing her hangover for a little while. Anyway, and hopefully I didn't just botch the review with a horrible music overlay, which I triple checked and has no copyright flags against it in any way that I could find, and actually appears to have been self-made by somebody. And believe me,
And then YouTube being YouTube.
Well, I hope. But hey, the Twitch broadcast didn't shut down, so I guess I did something right. I hope. It's based off
That's all we can do.
It's based off a video game, so that also helps. Video game music. At least they didn't quite. They haven't gotten as bad as the MPAA. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on here. So, getting into news here. Another little bit of news, and this was also specifically requested by the creator to me, so I had no choice because I thought this was really awesome too. Get Your Tentacles Off My Waifu has officially been put onto the Steam store. Granted, it's not officially released yet, but it's in the Steam store. That is amazing. That is high level stuff. So a big shout out to Flying Realms and congratulations for getting another pony game off onto Steam. He joins a very small but illustrious list.
May I quest? May I?
Well, yes, but there's also more than that.
I understand that. There was a joke at HarmonyCon. Let's move on.
Yes, thank you. But yes, small but illustrious list of pony games on Steam, which I'm hoping that this helps encourage a few more to pop up here and there. But yeah, at the moment you can actually do a wish list of it. I believe I thought I saw that there was a demo of this somewhere. Huh. Let me see this. It might help if I spelled your. Oh yeah, you can also. They also have the demo on here, so you can. Oh, the demo is not available yet, apparently, but they're working on it. So yeah, you'll still have to go to the itch.io page if you want to play what they currently have available for the like alpha build. But they are planning a demo. They're planning a full release. I really recommend wishlisting it, especially A, if you want to get it, and B, you want to support a Brony creator trying to get pony games on here. Also, one big thing I want to mention, and was they mentioned to me, when we did the interview, we kind of talked about how about a husbando version of it. Apparently, we're not the only ones that suggested it, and he is actively working on doing a Get Your Tentacles Off My Husbando as well. So, yeah.
It's fun when we can contribute to the community a bit.
We might have contributed to something. Price? I have no idea. At the moment, there is no price, no demo. They just have the early access splash page here to indicate that this is happening, but there's nothing else to indicate what the cost or anything else will be. So I wish
they have the wish list function, so whenever it does have a price, you can look at it.
So it is one I will give more info as soon as I can, but yeah, we just basically have the fact that it has been added, which is still pretty cool.
Bringing joy to the Brony community, one shout out at a time.
And didn't cost us a dime.
And a few waifus here and there. So, speaking of which, who wants a blast from the past in a way that you would never expect?
Shoot me. I know what I said.
No.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Thank you.
No. Okay, moving on. Different. So, a line of keychain figures called Tsunamis for Generation 4 has started to appear at Hot Topic of all places.
No, not the holy grounds. They were destroyed.
That's right. We've come full circle. We're no longer the hot trend of Hot Topic. We're the retro trend of Hot Topic.
No.
That's not a bad thing.
Isn't it most things retro on the internet by now?
It pretty much goes that way, yeah. But I mean, look at these.
Oh
my God.
They even did photo finish.
they got
Rubber Ducky, you're
photo
the
finish,
one.
Celestia. They
Fun.
have bacon hair.
Bacon.
That's all you need. Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait. Go back to that start. Go back to that Sunset Shimmer. So that's bacon hair floating in her own grease.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's better than the alternative.
At least it's better. At least it's not a jar shape. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think they were smart enough not to.
They burned bath water.
Yeah. But yeah, they got a bunch of these little keychain figures, all up and down through Hot Topic apparently. I might see if I can try to get one or two myself, especially if they have Twilight in there, because I can.
They
Free
definitely
them.
do. You know.
Let them out of that hell.
Well, let's see. Who do we have in here that is actually a surprising thing to find?
I am surprised that Tempest is there.
Yeah, Tempest Shadow, definitely. That's
Actually,
Twilight.
the Tempest looks hilarious because her eyes are huge.
Jeez,
Open.
Oh my god!
No, you guys are missing the obvious joke. No, you're obviously missing the joke.
I know this. Go suck it.
Open up your eyes.
Thank you. I was going to
See
say.
Yeah.
I'm more surprised we have like season 1 Luna.
I'm not entirely surprised considering Photo Finish is also in here.
Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised that Photo Finish is there, but she's appeared in a couple of episodes.
Wait a minute, something's wrong.
Oh, Sassy Saddles.
Oh, well, that's cool. But no, that's not the wrong thing.
Hold on. Scroll over to the other side.
Oh, there.
Like,
never mind. Okay, there's nothing wrong. I'm just an idiot.
Okay.
No, wait, no, something is wrong. Something's still wrong.
Okay, what?
Who are we missing?
There's Applejack. She's accounted for. Fluttershy, Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Pinky, Rarity.
Wait, that's Fluttershy?
Princess Twilight? I don't know.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I stand corrected. I didn't know about that. I didn't think that was
I
Fluttershy.
will say this: Spike is one of the few males in this entire thing.
Wow,
Hey, we got Hitch.
You got Hitch apparently. That's Some people might try to smash open these things and see if there's actual liquid. You know what? They're welcome to it. I don't know why they would, but they can. Anyway, yep.
Probably. The way they mostly do it is there's 2 different liquids. But
Yep.
anyways.
It's definitely oil and water. That's pretty much how they do these things. Or like soap and water or something. It's a heavy liquid, essentially. Easy peasy
Heavy
stuff.
liquid, light liquid.
Yeah, it's been done since the 80s. Anyway, so yeah, they're out there in Hot Topic, so now we have a reason to go to Hot Topic and ask for Pony again. After all these years. Oh, it might be
I'm not
Flash.
doing the 10,000 years joke. That's too mean.
Alright, next. We're gonna have to put up a spoiler tag because we don't know. So, spoilers! So, a Element of Harmony activity book has come out. They're starting to promote it. Anyway, the marketing, of course, showing off this giant activity pad, lots of stickers. And it may actually show what Misty's cutie mark is supposed to be, as well as her element. In other words, it may actually contain Misty spoilers.
I think I saw it, but we are.
Yeah, I'm not going to rewind it for obvious reasons. But yes, the thing is that it's a massive may, because we don't know if they're actually using the real right things or what.
Designed assets they used a while ago in making the show, like concept art and all that.
Yeah. There's so many questions. That's why we're putting up spoiler tags just in case you want to avoid it at all costs. But it is also still a fun little book, especially if you just want a bunch of stickers for no reason other than randomness. Spoilers over. Let's move on to the news. Next, the Bonds of Justice have released their 4th side story, Not Far from the Tree. This, of course, is dealing with the current storyline of, basically Ace Attorney Elements of Justice. The little side stories add a little bit more content and information about what is going on outside of the actual courtroom case. So you could get a little bit more information, especially if you're really getting into the story of what's happening. And if you haven't yet, you're like me, and we both realize that we're going to have an entire day's worth of videos at this point. The nightmare.
We need to actually start doing this at conventions we go to.
Nightmare. Anyway, moving on. Check it out. So, who's ready? Okay, here, let's have some fun. I gotta admit, this is probably the most dynamic. I actually think she looks really good in this. I don't know why. Opaline actually...
She really does, except for the color palettes.
The color palette still sucks, but she at least looks like... She doesn't look like some sort of weird, generic, angry villain. She looks like something.
She actually looks like she has style, but the moon is helping it with the hair.
It does help a little bit. So, yes, of course, this is advertising what's soon to come on Netflix with Tell Your Tale. And here's the funny thing. They have released the set that is coming up for March 27th with 20 episodes.
Wow.
Now, yes.
They're really ramping up.
Now, here's the fun thing. They have 20 episodes listed. However, you also have to remember that YouTube Tell Your Tale currently is in the upper 40s.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, I'm not I want to air caution.
Just like the MLP fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ow. Wait a minute. Ow.
Sucker.
Anyway, so
everyone gets one.
Just as a reminder, we don't know if these Tell Your Tales are the same as on YouTube. However, chances are extremely high that they are, and this is just in order to get all of the G5 My Little Pony in one place, which honestly does kind of make a little bit of sense. But you can still watch them on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, Opaline actually looks pretty good in this, which is amazing. Especially when you consider they still have this one. The image that launched 1,000 what the hells. Oh look, you can even see her just standing on her own there.
Forget all drama.
Get all that drama.
I'm more inspired by what is that thing around Misty's neck? Because it looks like an
Watch
eye.
it. Watch Tell Your Tale. If you don't know, watch Tell Your Tale because I'm not explaining it.
Clearly the thing from Equestria Girls where he exorted magic. I've never watched a single episode of this yet, so.
Well, you're definitely doing better than most. But yeah, a lot of fun little images. Oh my god, it's like he's staring into my soul.
I still find
We
it
need to remove the
adorable, and
little
you will
shines
not
in the
stop me
eye.
from it.
Coco Melon, good dragon, go away.
Coco Dragon. I don't. What the hell? So, yeah.
You know there are so many people that will enjoy just these images.
Actually, I'm really surprised and enjoying the fact that this.
His hair.
Just
Look at his actual thing, though. They drew it so they could match it. Yep.
I'm just amazed they clipped her out, but they kept his hair. It's just,
Well,
And then the frame underneath
No,
it.
I
no.
gotta hitch his
Second,
hair for
second.
my idol.
second, they
Oh.
did the honest thing of they drew the hitch, then they took a part of his hair, put it into that, and then laid it back on top.
considering this is supposed to be like the solo images, though, it's just funny that she has this tuft of hair from a magic portal to nowhere, just sitting there. Pip is apparently
Or has Pip got a little bit chunkier over the time?
She chunky. She big.
they probably-
She round. She
She's
chunky.
getting addicted to that fast food at Maritime Bay.
They probably leaned into the smallness like everybody's been running with. I mean, like you
Like,
got Bumble.
First off, she was small, but she didn't look overly chunky. Now she got a bit of roundness to her. I kind of like it, honestly.
I have no complaints with it. I think it's fun.
He liked them chunky. He liked them thick. He liked
Like
them
them plumpy. No, plumpy.
Okay.
The smoothies have rounded her. Okay. And-
Smoothies do have a
Roll.
lot of
Yeah.
sugar.
Not. Anyway, so yep. Tell you.
The advertising lied to me.
So here's another fun thing. Main Merge, the game I will never be able to play because I have no Apple device and I have no desire to buy one just for this, has gotten an update. Of course, the Dragon Drama update. I can read all of the details here, but essentially what update means is the other thing of Main Merge that I really want to do something with on our Discord at some point. The stickers. Fun little sticker images that you can get in the game by accomplishing little tasks.
Nice. Now, if you will excuse me, I will use the soup.
What?
I understand why some companies go for like exclusivity and stuff like that,
The soup.
but at the same time, it's killing the company too. It's weird.
I'm pretty sure Apple might have paid up the nose to have this be exclusive.
It's,
What?
It does surprise me.
It's easier to make and whatnot, but at the same time, there's also like, but think of all the other customers you could have from everywhere else too.
I know, but I'm just gonna grin and bear it because either somebody's gonna hack it in a way that I can just play it without an Apple device, or it's
Play
gonna
it on your computer.
or it'll end up coming out for other things at some point, and I just need to be patient. Though I don't think I'm gonna deal with Disco Coco Dragon there. Saturday Night Dragon Fever.
I got dragon fever. I'm going insane. I got
Okay.
dragon fever.
It
But-
has rotted your brain.
But I do like the images
I'm
here.
so happy.
Why is he happy? He is caught in Thor is like this. It's finally happening! I can finally die!
I've been alive since the calamity.
No, you don't understand.
Rainbow
He's
Dash, I'm
ticklish
coming.
on his underbelly.
No, it's worse. Rainbow Dash, I'm finally coming home.
Jesus, Circuit.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, CMC, for the soup.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, the stickers are fun though. So, yeah, if you want to, get a bunch of images of them if you want, put them on your Discord server. That'd be fun. I'd like that. Who made the Muff Treasure Island reference? I have no idea. Instead,
That would have been DM.
let's
It
talk
normally
about.
wouldn't be me, but
Speaking of Tell Your Tale on Netflix, here's the latest in Tell Your Tale for YouTube. Where, of course, tons of smoothies. That's
you
right.
weren't lying.
This one, Sunny Star Scout, is trying to get people to expand their taste because everybody orders the same exact thing every single time. Instead of trying out different new things.
Order the same thing.
Because they like what's familiar and they're afraid to try different things, and it's pissing her off. So of course they cause chaos and almost destroy the town, trying to get them to taste something different.
What also pisses people off, like you try to push a flavor you know you don't like or you think you don't like, and waste your money on it for nothing.
Oh,
That's fair enough.
There's a difference between trying to push a flavor and be like, why do you get this every time? Oh, because it's what I'm familiar with. What else do you like?
I'm gonna just leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone for the marketers at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to see shenanigans, you have a new episode to check it out in. And the good news is it washes away that horrible taste of the previous episode, and we will not talk about that any further. Let's instead talk about ponies celebrating International Women's Day.
Yay!
Yeah, this is gonna happen. Of course, it's gonna happen. Why not?
Oh, most of our cast are female.
Yep. So of course, they brought out ponies to celebrate International Women's Day, including talking about some women in game creation. Looks like mostly with main merge, of course, but still, that's a pretty nice shout out, especially if you want to see some of the people behind main merge, which I will never be able to play because it's on Apple devices, and I am not spending that kind of money. But it's cool. It's really awesome. I like that. That is really nice. Moving on to the last little bit of news, and this one is a doozy, especially if you have a collection that is... Sorry, I just realized something, but anyway. So, Equestria Daily is doing their Pony Collection event of 2023. I may have announced this last week, but I'll go ahead and announce it this week as well, just to be on the safe side. But yes, they are collecting images, pictures, and of people's pony collections for the year. All of the wonderful pony stuff that you have collected over time. They want to get a picture collage, however you can display it, show it off. They're asking you to do it. And of course, they're doing it with the requested submission deadline of, funny enough, April the 1st.
Joe, go home. Don't even try it.
So, yes, I am debating nothing. I'm probably going to try to do what I can to get a picture of my pony collection. But yeah, I'm not kidding when I say that, wow, my pony collection is all over the place. So it'll be really interesting to try. But I am going to give it an honest to goodness best shot. So, pray for Mojo. But yeah, if you want to try to get your collection out as well, there is your opportunity to show and tell. Hey, I rhymed.
Yeah.
Hi, Judd. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and go on to the next little bit of news here while we still can, while we have a can. And of course, we're going with the challenge of the week.
The fuck?
I'm
I'm
still
inside. How am I
working
getting
on mine
airstrike?
intended to a comic.
The challenge of the week. So, the Brony Show challenge of the week this week was Circuit Main's girlfriend, Zorark.
Ooh, look what the Dragon Pony Zorak drew in.
You know, this is not the first time
Hello.
we've had Pokemon and ponies, because I kind of made Cece fall in love with the Gudra and have a kid.
But we also had the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Spinning wheel.
Spinning wheel.
It's a wheel. It spins.
That spins.
Actually, to be specific, it was the spinning wheel that I discovered at Picker Wheel. The Picker Wheel.
Yep.
That I gotta try to remember the name of because it's how we're trying to do the randomizers now because it makes it so much easier to randomly pull and make it fun at the same time. So, yes. So, Circuit Main's girlfriend Zoroark and Spinning Wheel. Now, I did what I could do in regards to this because unfortunately time is, again, not on my side, as well as my schedule being completely blown out all over the place, so I ended up creating this. Of course, I forgot to put some sort of straps or something keeping him there, but Circuit is obviously tied up and held in place while the apparent girlfriend Zoroark is spinning a wheel with many different things that can happen to Circuit.
Since mine probably won't be shown, mine's basically like, yeah, you went drinking at a bar one time. They had a fun pick a wheel. Just be like, okay, silly things, and it said soulmate. You were drunk enough to be like, eh.
So,
and after several hours of drinks and spins, you end up with a Zoroark. Hisuian variety.
So let's read these all. All right. Licking, imagination, teasing, kissing, nibbles, rubbing, touching, tickling. That's the weirdest boppet I've ever heard.
I'm wondering where, because this is a ghost type, where is possession?
Also, Circuit, you
That's a ghost type?
Circuit,
Yes.
you vanilla fuck.
I'm trying to keep this PG-13. What are you... Anyway, for those wanting references, this is Zoroark.
Hisuian Zoroark.
The Hisuian Zoroark, because apparently there are variations, and I didn't realize it. I could have gone with the one that looks a little more debonair, but the reason I especially went with this is because this is the image that coined the whole thing.
It jump scared him in Pokemon.
It's jump scare me in Pokemon during the last Pokemon Let's Play that we did.
Well, that you did.
We did at the moment. Because nobody else has done it on the stream yet.
Yo.
I stand
I was also
corrected.
streaming.
Alright. That I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Circuit, if you were thinking a little bit more freaky, you could still be within PG-13. Have you seen what they've gotten away with in cartoons?
Yes and no. I've seen enough documentaries about totally awesome spies that I get the idea. I barely even know how to draw a Pokemon. I just didn't want to push it any further than that.
Fair.
Oh my god! For the love, we're really guys.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yep.
We're cursing
Leslie
the brains,
Cara,
aren't we?
I found it through him.
I'm sure you did.
I learned it by watching you.
So at the moment, I've had a lot of people stating that they are trying to make things, but unfortunately, we haven't gotten any other entries at this time. But it's okay. I think this is enough for me. I don't think I could take much more at the moment. So that at the moment, though, that is what we have for entries for right now, because we'll probably have more than a few catch-up ones next week. But for now, we need to figure out what to do for this week's challenge of the week. So, everybody, it's that time once again, as you all know, for us to randomly put everybody's one entry in here and see what comes out with the picker wheel. Non-conventional gravity.
Indoor airstrike.
Indoor air...
What?
I was literally I was running around a map in Destiny, and part of this like event on the map is that like at one point it'll start doing these airstrikes. But I was inside a building and I was getting targeted by airstrikes.
That's funny. So indoor airstrikes, non-conventional gravity, Suki's fun room, pony combat, pineapple.
I mean, Suki's fun room and pineapple could be the same thing.
Flop.
Flop.
Everybody do that flop.
All right.
No.
Nice picture of sunset shimmer. Wow, that's like okay.
Ooh, that is a thing.
Yep, it is absolutely a thing.
And that's not in quotation, so it must be nice. Not nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
actually put effort and make it a sweet picture of sunset shimmer. All right. And with that, we got all of our entries in.
Let's begin.
I absolutely love this picker wheel. Oh!
Awesome.
Judd wins. Nice
Ooh.
picture of sunset shimmer.
Nice.
Congratulations, Judd. Your nice picture of sunset shimmer has won. Bacon hair is on the menu. But remember, you have to make it a nice picture of sunset shimmer. But if you don't want to do that, or you want to do more than just that, we also have the protest initiative challenge.
The protest initiative challenge this week is, oops, it's a rerun.
So any from the past, ooh.
Yes. So have fun, redraw, or whatever. Oops, it's a rerun.
Oh,
Oops, it's a rerun.
you a clever honest man.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah. So,
It's
nice
like
pic.
you now realize you can redraw something that you're like, I wish I could have done it better.
I don't object to the selection, but you missed my suggestion. Really? Did I miss you, Kip Bigley? Overheating. Oh my god, I did miss you.
You
know what? I'm so sorry, Bigley. That actually is terrible.
Okay, nice picture of overheating sunset.
No, we're gonna. All right.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
All right. I'm trying.
Okay, so to make up for it, we're also gonna do a second, if you feel like it, selection with overheating in here now as an apology. Suki's fun room. Oh my god.
Yes.
Suki's fun room. So
a nice picture of sunset shimmer. It can
In
be
my
a
fun
Suki's
room. Nice.
yeah, I know. I see the dots. I see so many dots.
Yeah, I'm just leaving it as a nice picture of sunset on the site, and yeah.
Oh, you can go easy. Just put a lot of Destiny merch. It's around.
Well, you don't exactly have to go that far. Fun room could actually mean something completely different.
Yeah,
Could be just a room.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just dealing with a joke, but still. Yeah.
I was gonna say like you could make it a no, I'm not gonna make that joke. I know I'm trying to say it innocently, but I know it will not come out that way, so I can't.
By the way, do you have this thing bookmarked?
No, but I really should.